This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Wake Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Hey, East Alabama and West Georgia, it's the day of the eclipse. Ooh. Look, I've been around a minute. Let's go back into the 1960-something when I arrived. And I've been through a couple of these over those years. Folks, chill out. No big deal. It's an eclipse. It's normal. This is what happens. Ever so often, that moon and sun get out of alignment, and it happens. And it's going to happen today. And here's the good news. You're going to be able to see it in Roanoke, Alabama. You're going to be able to see it in LaGrange, Georgia. You're going to be able to see it across East Alabama and West Georgia. But again, don't look at it with the naked eye. Make sure you got some of those glasses so that you don't burn your eyes. We're going to tell you all about it coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Monday, April 8th, 2024, the much-awaited day of the eclipse. Don't forget, let me remind you, got a message yesterday from the fine folks down at the Clarksville Volunteer Fire Department down at Mount Olive. They're going to be having their barbecue, their annual chicken barbecue coming up on April 27th, $12 a plate. Best barbecue chicken you've ever put in your mouth. You know, different fire departments around East Alabama known for different things. You got the catfish, you got the rabbit stew, you got the chicken barbecue at Mount Olive Volunteer Fire Department. Mark your calendars, April 27th. They're located at 2209 County Road 237 in Clarksville, Alabama. You know where they're at down there in Northern Chambers County. Be sure you go by, support your local volunteer fire department. Folks, I live over here in Georgia. Let me tell you something. Volunteer fire departments are going away because of the stringent requirements on volunteers, and people just don't volunteer anymore like they used to. Everybody's having to go with paid departments, and it's a very painful process. So if you still have a volunteer fire department, support them. I'm telling you, support them. You need to keep them around. Also, if you'd like to win a Dr. Don coffee cup, all you got to do is get in touch with that guy at the top of the screen. That's Jamie Dukas. Be sure and tell him that you want a Dr. Don coffee cup. He's going to give me your name. He's going to get a little information from you, and he's going to show you how you can save you money, and in a lot of cases, he can increase your coverage. You can scan the QR code on the screen, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie at 256-831-7770. Get in touch with Jamie Dukas today to find out how much money he can save you with Alpha Insurance. Also, if you'll head over to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and the little bell, I'm going to add your name in the drawing a second time, so you'll double your chances of winning a Dr. Don coffee cup coming up this Friday morning. Good eclipse viewing weather today, mostly sunny. The eclipse will begin at 12:43 p.m. It'll be at its height at about 2:02 p.m., and then it will end at 3:19 p.m. So from beginning to end, we're looking at 2 hours and 36 minutes of viewing the eclipse across East Alabama and West Georgia this afternoon. I think the weather's going to cooperate. A lot of folks are not going to be able to see it because of clouds, but it looks like there may be a window of opportunity there across East Alabama and West Georgia to see it without major cloud coverage. All right, so we've got rain on the way. A couple of different pieces of energy will move across the southeastern United States. The first one will be tonight after about 9 p.m. And then on Wednesday, go ahead and get your boats ready. Go ahead and start lining up the animals in pairs because we may need that boat on Wednesday. It's beginning to look like a major rain event on Wednesday. Weather Service is telling us they cannot pinpoint exactly where the heaviest rain is going to take place, but they are saying that we are looking at 3 to 6 inches of rain on Wednesday. Does that heavy rain axis set up just south of I-85? Does it set up along I-20? We don't know yet, but the computer models are screaming that we're going to have some significant rainfall on Wednesday that will cause some flooding. Again, we don't know exactly where that's going to be. Hopefully by this time tomorrow, we'll have a little better idea. Not only will it be a rainy Wednesday, but there is also a severe risk to Wednesday as well. Right now, I think the better chances for severe weather will be along and south of 85, along and west of 65. Those counties primarily there in the yellow, where we will see damaging winds of up to 60 miles per hour, and a tornado or two can't be completely ruled out. And then if you're in the green, and that's most of East Alabama and West Georgia, from about Alexander City down to Auburn, back to the north and east, those threats continue to be there, but not quite as strong as what we may see from Alexander City to Auburn west. So this is an evolving situation. We're going to watch it for you. We'll update you. We'll have the latest information tomorrow morning. Again, this will be on Wednesday. No weather woes tomorrow, though we may have some rain around when you get up tomorrow morning. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. It's 54.7 degrees. It feels the same because we don't have much wind. The humidity is 82%. The barometric pressure, 30.12. Dew point is 49. The high temperature yesterday, a gorgeous 75 degrees. We currently have mostly fair skies. Sunrise this morning at 6:17 a.m. Then we have the eclipse, and then the sun will set this evening at 7:08 p.m. And all that bread that's gone off of the shelves at the grocery store, I don't even know what to say about that. All right, so here are your expected high temperatures this afternoon. We'll make it to 78 in Roanoke, 76 up in Carrollton, 81 in Alexander City, and LaGrange will top out this afternoon at 79 degrees. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Pretty nice sunny eclipse weather today. 78 will be your high. Again, the eclipse will begin at 12:43. It'll be at its maximum viewing at 2:02 this afternoon, and then it will end at 3:19 p.m. 58, your overnight low, will introduce some showers maybe after about 9 or 10 p.m. this evening. And then on Tuesday, a 40% chance of rain, 72, perhaps a rumble of thunder. Wednesday, morning clouds, afternoon showers, thunderstorms. It's going to be windy even away from thunderstorms. We could be looking at wind gust on Wednesday, 45 to 50 miles per hour. So those of you that own an Alabama State bird, make sure they're tied down before Wednesday's event. You know, that's a trampoline. And we're perhaps looking at 3 to 6 inches of rain on Wednesday. That's going to happen somewhere. We're just not sure if it's over your house or not, and maybe we'll know more tomorrow. But Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday night is going to be very wet, perhaps windy and stormy as well. On Thursday, maybe a few showers hanging around early. The sun comes out late. 69 will be your high on Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday, just in time for the weekend, we go back to mostly sunny conditions with decent daytime highs in the upper 60s to upper 70s by the time we get to Saturday. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing some showers across northern Mississippi, extreme northwest Alabama up into central Tennessee. No worries, though. That is moving off to the northeast. That will not affect our weather across East Alabama or West Georgia today. Don't forget to follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. We broadcast all of our weather information there at DSTREN 1040, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com, our home on the World Wide Web. Don't forget to text the word alert to 256-540-8664. That's Randolph County's hyper reach, so that you'll get that important information during times of emergency. Check your local government if you live outside of Randolph County. I bet you they have a mass notification system as well. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise and the eclipse don't get us. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a fantastic day, and be careful with the eclipse.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.